Hi friends, welcome to A2Z Immigration Updates, your own global immigration information channel. We are back with a new video of Partner Visa, Temporary, Subclass 820. In this video, we will discuss all aspects and details of Partner Visa, Temporary, Subclass 820. So, watch the video till the end to get all details. First of all, let us know what you can do with Partner Visa, Temporary, Subclass 820. With this visa you can stay in Australia until department decide your permanent partner, migrant, visa, subclass 801, or that application is withdrawn, work in Australia, study in Australia. You can travel to and from Australia as many times as you want, attend free English language classes provided by the Adult Migrant English Program if you are eligible, enroll in Australia's public healthcare scheme, Medicare. Now let us see how long you can stay with Partner Visa, Temporary, Subclass 820. You can stay on the visa until they decide your permanent visa, Subclass 801, application. For most applicants, this stay is from 15 to 24 months. Applicants who have been in a long-term relationship before applying for the Subclass 820 visa may not need to stay on it at all. They may issue you a permanent visa as soon as they issue you a temporary Subclass 820 visa. Now the question is, can you include dependent children with Partner Visa, Temporary, Subclass 820? You can include a dependent child or children in your application, when you submit your application, or after you submit your application but before they decide your temporary visa. These dependents must meet their health requirement, meet their character requirement, be in Australia. You can also add a dependent child after they grant the temporary visa. Let us know that what is a prospective marriage visa holder. Applicants who hold or have held a prospective marriage visa can also include members of the family unit in their application. You can't add these family members after you submit your application. Now let us know that what is the cost of Partner Visa, Temporary, Subclass 820. For prospective marriage visa, Subclass 300, holders there are $1,310 for the main applicant. And if you previously held a prospective marriage visa but didn't apply for the Subclass 820 and 801 visas before that visa expired, it will be $1,660. For dependent child visa, Subclass 445, holders there is no fees. Most other applicants there is $7,850 for the main applicant. The cost covers this temporary visa and the permanent partner visa, Subclass 801. There is also a fee for each family member that applies for the visa with you. You might also have to pay other costs such as those for health checks, biometrics and police certificates. To work out how much your visa will cost, use the Visa Pricing Estimator, its link is in the description. Now the question is from where you can apply for Australian Partner Visa, Temporary, Subclass 820. You and any family member or dependent child applying with you must be in Australia, but not in immigration clearance, when you apply for this visa and when they decide your temporary visa application. Now let us know the processing times of Partner Visa, Temporary, Subclass 820. Department usually process 25% of applications in 6 months, 50% of applications in 9 months, 75% of applications in 21 months and in 33 months there are 90% of application processed by Australia. Your application can take longer to process if you don't fill it in correctly, you don't include all required documents or they need more information from you, it takes time to verify your information. They can't process your application if you do not pay the correct visa application charge. You and your family must meet all visa conditions and obey Australian laws. To see what conditions might be attached to this visa, click to the link in description. Now let us know about the various health insurance required for Partner Visa, Temporary, Subclass 820. First we talk about the adequate health insurance. It depending on your circumstances, you may be eligible to enroll in Australia's public healthcare system, Medicare, while you await a decision on your visa application. If you are not eligible for Medicare, they recommend you take out health insurance to cover any unforeseen medical treatment you might need in Australia. Otherwise, you will be personally liable for all your healthcare costs while you are in Australia. Insurance can help limit your financial liability. Then reciprocal healthcare agreements. In this some countries have a reciprocal healthcare agreement with Australia. Find out more from Services Australia about reciprocal healthcare agreement by visit on the link in description. Last is private health insurance. You can get Australian residents private health insurance if you have an interim, blue, Medicare card, a full, green, Medicare card. What if you had a visa cancelled or an application refused? You might not be eligible for this visa if you have had a visa cancelled or refused while you were in Australia. Check if visa cancellation affects your eligibility. You must not hold certain regional visas because you might not be eligible to apply if you are the holder of certain regional visas. If you are the holder of or your last substantive visa was a skilled, independent regional, provisional, Class UX visa, Subclass 475, skilled, regional sponsored visa, Subclass 487, skilled, regional sponsored visa or skilled regional sponsored, provisional, Class SP visa. You must have held that visa for at least 2 years before you can apply. If you are the holder of or your last substantive visa was a Subclass 491, skilled work regional, provisional, visa or Subclass 494, skilled employer-sponsored regional, provisional, visa. You must have held that visa for at least 3 years before you can apply. To meet relationship requirements, in most cases, you must be the spouse or de facto partner of an Australian citizen, Australian permanent resident or eligible New Zealand citizen. Your relationship can be with someone of the same or different sex. You might still be eligible for the visa if your relationship breaks down or your sponsor dies while they are considering your application. For married applicants, you and your spouse must both be committed to a shared life together to the exclusion of all others. Your relationship with your spouse must be genuine and continuing. You must live with your spouse or do not live apart on a permanent basis. Your marriage must be valid under Australian law. To find out if your marriage is valid under Australian law, contact the relevant state or territory agency for births, deaths and marriages. You can find its link in description. To be a de facto partner, you must be in a de facto relationship. You and your partner are in a de facto relationship if all these apply. You are not married to each other. You are committed to a shared life to the exclusion of all others. Your relationship is genuine and continuing. You live together or do not live separately and apart on a permanent basis. You are not related by family. Usually your de facto relationship must have existed for at least 12 months immediately before you apply for the visa. Time spent dating or in an online relationship might not count as being in a de facto relationship. The 12-month requirement will not apply if you can show them compelling and compassionate circumstances exist to grant the Subclass 820 visa. The 12-month requirement also will not apply if your partner holds or held a permanent humanitarian visa, your de facto relationship existed before they granted their visa, or your de facto partner told department about the relationship before they granted their visa. It also will not apply if you are in a de facto relationship with a partner who is an applicant for a permanent humanitarian visa, or you have registered your relationship with an Australian authority such as a registry of births, deaths and marriages. You might still be granted the temporary visa if your relationship has broken down or if your sponsor died. You and anyone who applies for the visa with you must have a sponsor when you lodge your application and when you are on this visa. Your sponsor is usually your partner. They must approve your sponsor. There are limitations on approval. You can't change your sponsor. The person who sponsors you when you apply for the visa must be same person who sponsors you for 2 years after they grant your temporary 820 partner visa. You must be of the right age. Married applicants must usually be 18 or older when they apply. This is because usually, you must be 18 or older to be married under Australian law. Applicants in de facto relationships must be 18 or older when they apply. Now the main question is how to apply for a temporary Australian partner visa Subclass 820 and which documents are required for an Australian partner visa. Step 1 is, before you apply for the visa you might have to get help with your application. Step 2 is, gather your documents. Provide accurate information. You should provide all required information with your application, or as soon as possible after lodging your application. Applications with all required information, including health exams and police checks, can be progressed more quickly. If more than 18 months has passed since you completed health exams, or more than 15 months has passed since your National Police Certificate, NPC, was issued by the Australian Federal Police, AFP, new checks will be required to progress your application. Step 3 is, apply for the visa. You must apply for this visa online in Australia. To apply online, complete your application in IMI account. If you do not have an IMI account login, you will be asked to create a new account. You must pay the visa application charge, because they won't process your application until you have paid the charge. Submit your application and note the transaction reference number, TRN. Your sponsor will need the TRN to apply for sponsorship. After you apply, step 4 comes, which is, after apply they will let you know when they have received your application. Find out about travel, adding family members to your application, having health exams, what to do if your situation changes, and other things. The final step is step 5, which is the visa outcome. You must be in Australia when they decide your temporary visa application. They will tell you your visa grant number, the date your visa expires, your visa conditions. Keep a copy of the decision with you when in Australia. If they refuse your visa, they will let you know in writing. They will tell you why they refused and whether you have a right to a review of the decision, and they will not refund the application charge if they refuse your application. So that's it for this video. Our team has put hard efforts to gather and verify this information from various sources. If you like the video and information we've shared so far and want to thank or motivate our team to keep up the good work in the future, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell button. There's also a new feature on YouTube called Thank You that you can use. Also, like and share this video with your friends. If you need any further assistance or want to discuss anything related to your immigration dreams, then you can book an expert consultation session with our team of registered migration consultants. Also watch our other videos related to work visa, immigration and skilled migration filing for your profile, and don't forget to subscribe, like and share our YouTube channel. Also hit the bell icon to get the most updated and authentic information about global immigration. We believe that this video must have given you an in-depth knowledge regarding your career opportunities in Australia. Thanks for watching this video, and we will come back with a new video soon.